Hey, what's up, you guys? So I had a video idea I think you might like. Instead of using effects to make my sounds like I usually do, I'm still gonna sample an item, but I'm gonna use an actual VST and show you a traditional way to sound design. So I'm gonna use this photo of two friends just having a good time. So all you're gonna do is literally just grab your photo, drag it in, and there you go. It gives you a wavetable. So I'm just gonna play some notes, and then I'm gonna move this knob and see what happens. Sounds like fucking shit, but we'll figure something out. Okay, so first thing I'm gonna do, I'm just gonna get my envelope set how I want. So I always like having some kind of an attack, so it's not so harsh. I'm gonna take my release, drop my sustain a little bit, bring back my decay. Okay, so I'm gonna play with the unison. That's just the number of voices. So I'm going to add an LFO to the wavetable. So now the signal is going to follow this line at whatever rate you give it. So this is at quarter right now, which is fairly quick, and it's going to play through this blue line. I don't really like it, so I'm not going to do that. Oh, so just added more of an attack and more release to the envelope. If you go here, you have lots of different options that you can link your LFO to get lots of different sounds. Okay, so I ended up picking this PWM, so watch when I move it. So now I'm going to try this LFO again. Watch this box when I hit the note. It just continues, right? So if you come to mode, you can hit envelope so it won't continue to loop. But I'm going to change the rate. You can also change the tension. Alright, so now I'm going to also link LFO2 to the cutoff knob. Now we can also go to oscillator B. You have all these different wavetables you can pick from. I usually just use the basic shapes. You just got your regular one, sine wave, triangle wave, all that. You can see all your different options. You can just cycle through them with a wavetable. I'm gonna turn that down a lot. So if you go here back to the filter and hit B, now this will also be affected. I'm going to leave it at that, and we're going to go to effects. Okay, so I came back to the filter. I didn't like how much of a delay there was on it, so I ended up inverting this LFO, brought it down quite a bit, and I put it back on envelope. Take an LFO, put it right here. Let's drop this quite a bit. But it's really fast. Let's try 1 bar. Bring this down. I'm gonna add a compressor, put it on multiband. Let's add reverb. So I'm gonna make some chords as well really fast. I'm gonna use the fucking shortcut. I hate doing chords, I'll be honest. Least favorite part of making beats. Alright, so I clicked in some chords. Took me a little bit. Also added one of my drum loops. Here's the so far. I'm gonna put on hyperdimension. So I'm gonna use this one shot I made a long time ago. So I just clicked in these to match these notes, and I put the volume pretty low. I just wanted it to just kind of add like a subtle effect to it. Alright, I found this bass in Serum. I didn't make this preset, but it's really nice, so I'm going to use this. I'm just going to cut everything out to about 200 hertz. Actually, right there. I'm going to add a little bit of saturation too. That'll help you hear it on your phone and stuff too. Alright guys, so I built up the beat a little bit. I ended up taking the drums and I made another copy of them, and then I reversed those. So let me show you what that sounds like really quick. I ended up adding a bunch of these effects too for a transition. Some white noise right here. When it gets to the drop, I also EQ'd the reverse drums just to get rid of any of the low end, so it's not clashing with the kick in the regular loop. So I'll play it out from here, and that's gonna be the video.